everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation. Two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Newton's Panthers.
Here in Minneapolis. The scene go. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for Cam Newton. Panthers fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. On second down, here's Keenum. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Keenum. Got a man, it's right. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now it's Keenum. And right with it here over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now following the interception, here's Newton. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Here's Newton now on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
the gun. Newton flinches with a catch over the middle. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down. Newton on first down. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game and people in attendance. A really well.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Keenum. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. Over the middle, complete. It's Wright. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Keenum. Complete to Wright. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
That one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Keenum on 3rd and goal. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going. Running for it. And he will. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Forbath out to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Sharif Floyd able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. On second down, here's Newton. Forced out to his left. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Trey Waynes. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title. And how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
On second down, Cook. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Make it 14-0. Forbath out to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for. And thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed. Who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk, the quarterback position, he's going to be coveted around the league for a quarterback-needy team. Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. On 1st and 10, Newton. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Everson Griffin In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Third and long. It's Newton. Hard throw. Incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise if this would come up short.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. Throwing on first down is Keenum. Going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. And now it's second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit.
Handoff comes to Cook. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the from Minneapolis. After this, the Vikings on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. He's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here's Keenum. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Back to the Philly. Here we go.
To throw on second down is incomplete over the middle. That's right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. On first down, Keenum. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked full.
Keenum to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Keenum. Looking tight in Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl. But 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about the last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season? 0-9.
Yeah.
They go all the way back to Kurt Warner, what, 1999 when he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Newton on first down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now Newton. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And some room to work. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Right ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. And following the interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A dump off here to Stewart. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback to his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Space to run past the 20. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. From the gun, here's Newton. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
To throw on second down. Newton, this is caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Stewart from 6 yards away. And the Panthers have to a 1-score game. And that one makes it 14. Gano kick this one away.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it?
A toss to Cook. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Back to throw, Keenum. The left side caught by Diggs. And he is knocked down from the side, right near midfield. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Keenum now on the keeper. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And it... They stop him. Now a first down throw for Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
We've been together a little while now, partner. How often do we actually describe tight ends as nifty? Because that's what I think of when I see Greg Olsen on the field. His ability to create space and make those catches downfield.
Yeah, sure consistent. The numbers the last couple years almost identical and both over 1,000-yard seasons. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shepard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. From the red zone now, Newton. Out to his left. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. That'll Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't. Now they've got that confidence.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Here's Keenum. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fights off the defender. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He'll hit Whitaker in the flat. And that's a big collision. He's knocked backward as they will mark him down. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. And, oh, a good hit there and knocked down hard at the 38-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense can string something together, but they'll need to do it quickly here to try to get points on the board and win this game. Here's Newton now on second down. And Olsen over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Pick up there. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. On first down, Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Greg Olsen with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Gano out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. To throw. And he's got but not get into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Fresh set of downs here. Back to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down after a good gain. And give him a gain of 37. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. He's back to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Vikings are an extra tying this thing up. And no fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. A gain of 6 there on first. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. Now it's Newton. Funches has it complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Newton to throw. And he can't get a throw down. Now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Start the drive with Cook.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Detroit! Over!
Again, it's Cook. And he's got room. And getting this just shy of 40 now. Get a timeout.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action, throw it out because it's wide open. Well, other coaches said, you know something? If they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. Going to go right now.
Diggs. Off by Mike Adams. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Carolina getting set to take the field. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled.
And Stewart lost the football. It's loose. And this belongs to the Vikings. And a costly, costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. And a great spot to start this drive from here. First down, here's the run with Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the upright.
Did good to fight off lag and to fight off a bad controller. But nevertheless, he got lucky and got that W. It is what it is. On to the next game. After a brief intermission.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup.
The National Football League is here and on the air. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Boy, Charles, Todd Gurley finished the year with a bang. And even though they lost the Falcons, he was over 100 yards in that game. Weeks 15 and 16, he was fantastic. A comeback year for him, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because we saw him explode on the scene as a rookie in 2015. 2016 just never could really get started. We didn't see the big runs. Heck, we didn't see a 100-yard game out of it. So when you look at this season, brand new offense, new way of doing things, but the biggest thing, offensive line, Andrew Whitworth at left tackle, Roger Saffold able to settle in at guard, his best position, and John Sullivan, the new center. That gave him a line to work with, and boy, did he take advantage of it. Well over 1,300 yards rushing, caught the ball well out of the backfield. A definite candidate for MVP in 2017, and I would say in just about any season he plays going forward.
Goff now looks to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, Goff. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only the right the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep
that play action here on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. His throw incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's third down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. They got a man. It's Woods. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. On first and goal, Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Defense really showing the deep ball here, playing off. He'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. To throw on second down is Newton. The dump off here to Stewart. And he'll be take us to the end of the first quarter of play. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They'll face a third down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
The offense leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They got 29 yards there. And it'll be a Carolina first. To the air again, Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Reaching the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers because they're getting the ball on the try and get up.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He hits Stewart in the flat and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Going left side, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Goff on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in and pick.
To play in a contested first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
20. 2 for 66.
They'll fake the give. Hand in Everett. A good pickup there at 22.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart thrower. You know, a lot of people said, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more, and that was the reason why. He can push it downfield. He has a good, strong arm.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And Gurley, he fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On second down, here's Goff. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the pick. The ball comes out. And this one will kick out of bounds, so they'll hold on to it inside the 10-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy.
Little kids shouldn't cuss. You kidding me? He quits because of that. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. I'm gonna try to do one more.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on the gridiron. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against.
With a beautiful skyline towering just to the right of us, you get a look inside Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, Carolina. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America. As Panthers get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. It's Freeman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
On second down, here's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Ryan now off the bootleg. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Trust me, Brandon, I'm not about to try and take your job. I can't do what you do. But that wasn't just 3 and out. That felt like 3 and backwards.
That's exactly what it was. You can have my job whenever you want it. The drive that you're looking for, though, probably going forward. Bad start to the ball game.
Yeah, not the way to get things going.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Back deep is Kalen Clay. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Jonathan Stewart. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
This is Stewart again. They take a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Newton. Buying time to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And able to get this one across the 45 before brought down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Back to the ground now with Stewart. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Gain that time. Leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Newton on third down. Open man is Stewart. It's complete. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive. Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us. But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. Operating from the gun, Newton. And a hit jarred loose. Hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball. Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Then done. Third and long, it's Newton. Steps away to his left. It's Desmond. He's going to be taken down with a marker on the. So let's see about the call. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine. I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you? It's free yards. Falcons taking over on offense in just a second, and, you know, this year ended in disappointing fashion now. Last year was the ultimate version of heartbreak, but if you're a Falcon fan, was this one was tough to swallow as well, wasn't it? It certainly was, because let's be honest about it. Losing in the Super Bowl, I don't care how you lose, you were in the Super Bowl. You were playing for it all. This team was supposed to be as good or better. Ultimately ended up 10-6, found their way in the playoffs, but didn't get the deep run as they had the year before. So you're exactly right. For Falcons fans, that's a tough one. But this is a team that's built to be good for a long time. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part. Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. second down, Freeman. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Throw it with Ryan. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Staff back with more from Charlotte after this. First and goal from the 8. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. The quick slant caught, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu from 8 yards out, and the Falcons are in for 6. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And the Panthers coming out now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some room to roam now. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short. Now it's Newton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Adrian Claiborne coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. And he is out behind the 35. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Very they'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll go down at the 20 on the catch. up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And now running right through it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, 28 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. That is incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Second down now after the incompletion. To throw again. Newton being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. On first down, it's Newton. And this one complete right side to Funchess. That throw good for 4. It's second down. On second down, here's Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A good pick up there of 20 yards. On first and 10, Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Newton on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. From the red zone now, Newton. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Dancing to his left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. He can run for it, and he will. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Newton. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
By Devontae Freeman. They find some open field here. Freeman with a fast Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Freeman will add on to their lead. But now starting to pull away a little bit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Side to 10. And he is to bump the lead up 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT. Yet they fake it and get tired. What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you had more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they...
Now a hit. Teammate.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Funches with a catch over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football.
Tonight, it's an interception.